Alright, we're back with another video. We got 1,000 in quarters. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bag, we'll set it down here, get them all out of the bag, set it down here, and then we'll start going through it. But we do have like some 2019s, 2020 enders. This bag, I saw 1965 quarter on the end, so we do have some oldies. Hopefully we'll find silver, maybe a W or two, maybe some other errors like there was a Kansas up here, so maybe an Godly Rust or some of the others that are popular or out there. So anyway, we'll get into the bag, and when we have a find, we'll bring you back in. All right, we're through 10 rolls, and just kind of want to come back or bring you in and show you what we found so far. So right there, let's get these over here closer to this light. Right there is a Philadelphia minted 2005 Kansas quarter, and you can, when you look at it straight on, the T kind of disappears, but when you hold it to the side, you can see there's a T there, but there it disappears. So same thing on this one. When you hold it straight on, kind of gone, but when you hold it at an angle, this one's a little not as pronounced, the T on the T as the other one is, but another Kansas. So then up here, let's get past those ones in the middle real quick, because I'm not really going to keep those, but I found a really nice looking bicentennial. And then these four are all four District of Columbia's 2009s, but yeah, there's, looks like somebody was collecting these, and then I guess somebody probably dumped their collection. And I'm not going to keep this one either. Well, actually I am going to keep this one. This one's kind of cool. It's got some cool toning on it. 2007 Montana, but again, same thing. You see the shine there. And then all these quarters, that's a 2008, 2005, 2007, 2007, 2008, and 2008. So all those quarters look like they have hardly been circulated at all, in really good condition. We do have a state quarter book. I might check these against that and see if it'll upgrade those. But we'll get back to opening rolls and see if we can find any silver or any W's, and we'll bring you back in if we do. Okay, we're on roll 47. Got that here in my hand, and we found us a W quarter. I already saw the back. This is San Antonio Mission, because this is the side that was facing me. This is actually an ender, so that's really neat, really cool. So it's the only other thing we've added up here. We do have 11 of those 2009 Washington D.C. quarters, or District of Columbia quarters. They're all D mint marks. So we'll get back to the hunt here, and hopefully we'll bring it back in for another find. If not, we'll get started on the next bag. Okay, so we're 6 rolls in, and I noticed this thicker coin here at the end. Not the very end, but the next one end there. If you can tell, it's a little thicker, it's really shiny. So I slid it down, and we got a 2020. You can tell because there's a privy mark right there, and there's a W right there. And we have the tall grass prairie. So that's pretty awesome. So that makes West Point quarter number 2. Number 1 for this box. And then that last box bag, we finished up with 13 of the District of Columbia 2009s. So I don't know if we'll find any more in this one. Still finding some pretty good looking coins from the mid 2000s. Anyway, we'll continue and hopefully bring you back in for some more finds, a silver or another W. All right, that bag is done, so we're done with $1,000. We're going to do another $1,000 before we end this video, but I wanted to do a quick wrap up of what we found here. We found 13 of the District of Columbia 2009 quarters, all in really good shape. They're all D mint marks. Light chatter here and there on them, but not bad wear. Then we got a Puerto Rico 2009 and a Virginia Islands 2009. And then we have those two Kansas quarters in God We Rust. We got a 2019 San Antonio Missions W. We got a 2020 Tall Grass Prairie W. We found an Arizona with the extra metal there on top of the initials right under the cactus. I believe they call that an extra cactus leaf, but there. And then we have 3 bicentennials that are in really good shape. So we'll take these, we'll grab the other ones out we have, and we'll probably take these and replace ones we have because we have a tube of each D's and P's. Anyway, next time we see you, we'll have another $1,000 in quarters. We'll hunt those, add it to this, and hopefully find some silver. We're back with another $1,000 in quarters. Of course, that's where we ended up last time. We'll get this one out first and get it kind of laid out here. And then we'll do that one next. I see a lot of 2019, a lot of 2020 quarters, so on the end. So hopefully we'll be able to find some more W's, and fingers crossed we'll find at least one silver. Okay, we're 7 rolls in, and 4th one in from the end there is looking good for silver. So let's check it out. Nope, Canadian. So we got a 1974 Canadian. We'll still keep it as a find, but definitely fooled me. I guess it was a little bit smaller coin too. So anyway, go back to the hunt and hopefully bring you back in for real silver. 24 rolls in. We haven't found silver yet. We did find pretty good example of a spitting horse there. You can kind of see, let's zoom in a little more here. You can see from his mouth through the top of the C all the way to the rim there. See that die crack. So that's pretty cool. The other thing I have here is I have a San Antonio Mission quarter, and you can see right there at the very top there's a little issue there with some extra metal. So that's pretty cool. We'll keep that one, and it wasn't a W, it was a Philadelphia. We'll get through the rest of these and get into some more of these rolls up here, and hopefully we'll find a silver or a W or maybe another error coin. All right, we're 28 rolls in, and I bring it back in. So we found a really great example. This is a Kansas quarter, Philadelphia mint, and you can see the G is kind of going, and the T, you have to hold it at an extreme angle to even see the T. So we got a In God We Rust quarter here. That's pretty good. A little bit of surface damage, but we'll still keep it. And we'll get back to the hunt. Okay, we're on roll 46 of this bag. We did find another Kansas quarter. The T's disappeared a little bit. We're probably not going to keep that one, but just to give you an example, that one is kind of disappeared a little bit, but then you look at this one and that T is pretty much gone. So just want to show you that, and then something else I want to show you is there's a W there, and there's no privy marks. That means it's a 2019, and we got an American Memorial Park. So that's pretty cool. Put that up there beside that Kansas quarter. We'll get back to the hunt and hopefully bring you back in for a silver on this one. If not, we will just get into this bag and keep going. Okay, first roll into the next bag, and I've been trying to rip them so you can just see into them. And I'm definitely going to call that one silver. I mean, that's, looks like the same edge. And yes, indeed, we got a 1964. That's awesome. And D Met Mark. So that's pretty cool. Silver in this hunt. We're going to add that right below there. And we'll get back to the hunt and bring you back in if we find another, if we have some other finds. All right, we're on roll 15. We might have a chance at another silver here. Just caught a glimpse of this edge right here as I was wrapping. And there is another 1964 Denver. So that makes 2 silver quarters for this hunt in the same set of 500 there. And then this bicentennial quarter is in really good shape. I'm definitely going to keep that. I might even flip that one up. It's got a little rub on its cheek there, some other little stuff on it, but it's in really good shape. It's actually a really good color to it there also. So 2 silvers, can't beat that. Get back to the hunt, and I mean, always hope for another, but you know, don't want to be too stingy either. All right, roll 22, and this was a bad rip job. I've been trying to rip them so that they stay intact except for the middle there. And speaking of middle, that looks like silver number 3. And we got a 1963 Denver Met Mark. That's the 3 in 1 bag box, whatever, 1 set of $500 worth of coins. Can we hope for another, or do we just be okay with where we're at? Right now, this is a pretty awesome hunt. We also found this 1996 coin. I'm not going to keep it. I just put it out here because it's kind of different. It's like somebody painted it yellow. Anyway, we'll get back to the hunt and be a little more careful when we're ripping the rolls open so they stay intact. We're on roll number 47 of this bag of 50, and we bring it back in because we have a W quarter. It's kind of dirty on the front, and we have a War in the Pacific, really dirty on the back too. So put that up there with those guys. We also found this one a couple rolls ago. You can see the extra metal right there on the to the left. And then I don't know if you're gonna be able, well, you can't, yeah. You can see it, there's supposed to be initials down there. You got metal covering the initials. I've had a couple other ones of these too, but they're in really bad shape, so I just put them back in the bag, return them to the bank. As you can see, all the crap here from the rolls we've been opening. So anyway, we'll get back to the hunt and probably bring it back in after we're done with these 3.5 rolls. All right, this is a wrap up of our $2,000 hunt. We got a 2009 Puerto Rico, we got a 2009 Virgin Islands. We have 13 2009's District of Columbia. Those are really nice quarters there. We saw, I don't know, probably 10 more, but just not in that great of shape. And then we have our 1974 Canadian quarter. Then we got 3 really good examples of the bicentennial quarters. And then here we have, let's see if we can get this to focus, Kansas quarters. We got In God We Rust, and that G and T are both going away. That T is gone, that G is going away there. That T you can still see, but we might return that one. So we got 4 of those. And then down here we have Arizona errors right at the bottom of the cactus there, you can see the initials are covered up, and the same thing there. And then this one is the Spitting Horse, the Delaware quarter. You can see right there coming out of his mouth through the top of the seed of the rim. You also see my dirty fingers there. And then right here we have some new errors. I've never found these before, but we got a San Antonio Missions quarter with a little extra metal below the I and the O there. And then this one is right there on that side of my fingertip. So those were kind of cool. The next ones we have a San Antonio Mission West Point. We got a Tall Grass Prairie West Point. So 2020, so it's a pretty mark. We got a 2019 American Memorial Park. And then we got a 2019 Not Looking So Hot War in the Pacific W quarter as well. Those were nice to find, but the finds of the hunt are going to be these 3 silver quarters down here, and I believe they're all Denver minted. So it's pretty cool. Actually going to reach around back here, grab the silver jar. Got that right there. Grab these 3 guys. And there we go. So getting a little bit of silver in there. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you have subscribed, I appreciate your subscription. Always appreciate a thumbs up. And if you leave a comment, we'll answer within a day or 2.